Hi everyone, my name is Grace Passelhui and my number metric is 01DDT21F1052. So today I'm going to demonstrate my problem-based task DFN 40253 cloud computing, and my pensyarah is Encik Muhammad Adil. So let's start about it. So for the first step, we need to click VPC from the AWS and click the create VPC from the dashboard and pick the VPC only and fill in the name my VPC1 and click the IPv4 CIDR manual input, and we fill in the IPv4 CIDR with 10.0.0.0/16 and no IPv6 CIDR block and create VPC. So for the after that, from the left hand side menu, choose the internet gateways and fill in the name here. I fill it with my VPC1 slash not slash is dash IGW, that means internet gateway, and click create. After we create, it will show the notification about you have successfully create the internet gateway and now you can attach to the VPC. So after that, I already click the attach to a VPC. Please don't forget it. And the next step is create a route table. But for RT1, we just click from the originate from my VPC1 and edit name as RT1. The originate one is no name and you can find it from my VPC1. So we need to edit the routes from the below information here. There's a section beside the details. Click the routes. After that, we can add a default route 0.0.0.0/0 and we attach the target with IGW here and we click save change. But for RT2, we need to create a new route table, so we just fill in the name RT2 and make sure you choose the correct VPC. So this is my VPC1 and just click the create route table. After that, we need to add a default route and do the same way like RT1. So we just need to edit the routes by adding the default route 0.0.0.0/0 and the target is slightly different from RT1. So we just need to link to instant NAT and after that we just save change. So let's move to the subnets. So we can now create a subnets. So we click from the menu here, then we click the create subnet and pick the my VPC1 here and fill in the name public for the subnet and make sure you click the 1A zone for the public, and then we fill in the IPv4 CIDR block 10.0.1.0/24 and we can add a new subnet. It will show here and this is what it show, and we just continue to fill in my VPC1/private and choose the zone 1B for the private subnet and we fill in the IPv4 CIDR block with 10.0.2.0/24 and we just click the create subnet. So after we create the public and private subnet and this clearly show, but you have to remember that you have to click on the My VPC1 private and click on the route table. So make sure your route table is RT2 for private, and the target is connected with the instant NAT. Okay, moreover, create a security group for web, net, and DB. So here is the rules that need to added for web security group and net security group. So let's see about it. So for the web security group, we need to add the HTTP, HTTPS, and ICMP, and also the SSH. All of them we need to give them from all traffic. And remember to click the save rules. And for the net SG, that means net security group, we also do the same way as the web security group. HTTP, SMP, HTTPS, SSH, we all allow it from all traffic and save the rules. Continue with the DB security group, but there are slightly difference because the MySQL is added. So there are 5 rules: HTTPS, MySQL, SSH, ICMP, and HTTP. And still doing the same way, we allow all traffic 0.0.0.0/0 and save the rules. After that, we need to edit the SCL by click the My VPC and edit the rules. So you can see, okay, so first you have to click the SCL by the menu, the left hand side menu, and this is what you show, this is what it appear and display on the screen. And we click on the My VPC ID and we click on the block here, and we have to edit the rules. So we can edit the inbound rules by below, and we have added SSH, SCMP, HTTP, HTTPS, and the ephemeral ports. So there are 5 rules here. So we gave the first rule as 100, second as 200, and the third rules as 300, and the fourth rules as 400, and continuously. So for the first rule, we put as SSH, and we we allow the source from 10.0.0.0/16, and the second rule 200 ICMP. We also allow from the source 10.0.0.0/16, and 300 rules is HTTP from all traffic is allowed, and 400 HTTPS allow the all traffic, and also the 500 rule number is allowed the port number from 1025 until 65535, and also allowed from all traffic. After that, we need to click on save change. So now we create the web net and the DB instance. So how we launch a web server? So now we launch the instance from the menu, from the dashboard, and we just enter the name as web, and the AMI, we just use the recommended Amazon Linux 2023 AMI. So for the key pair, we just name it as MyVPC1 and we create a new key pair. And for the network setting, we have to edit it. So for the VPC, we use the my VPC one. For the subnet, we use the public subnet, and we enable the auto assign public IP and use the existing security group, which is web security group. And after that, we just continue with launch instance buttons, and it will launch it. Now we continue with NAT instance. So NAT instance, we also need to fill in the name, but that is different from the AMI. We need to click on the choose an Amazon machine image, and we click here community AMI, and we search for NAT. So after that, it will appear that the NAT AMI, and we just click on the first AMI and click select. That's what we want. And we continue with the key pair. We use the same key pair with web. So we use the my VPC one key pair and choose the my VPC one as VPC and choose the subnet as public, and also auto assign the public IP enable, and select the existing security group, NAT security group, and we just click on the launch instance. So bear in mind, after we launch the NAT instance, we need to change the source and destination. So you right click on the instance name NAT and click on the networking and continue with the change source or destination check. So this will appear what we display on the screen. So we click on stop and save it to disable the source or destinations check. So for the private instance DB, we fill in the instance name as DB, and we pick the Amazon Linux AMI that recommended, and we use the key pair that same with web and NAT, and we need to edit the network setting, and we click on the VPC my VPC one. The subnet is private. Click the private subnet and disable the auto assign public IP and select the existing security group, DB security group, and click on launch instance. After this, we launch all the instances and we install the HTTPD service in web server here by using the command sudo yum install httpd/y, and we just need to wait for several minutes, and after that it will complete the installation, and we need to start the service after installation and using the command sudo system control start httpd here. And after that, we need to edit the test file. So we use the command sudo nano /var/www/html/index.html, and we enter the text that with name and number matrix here. So this is Grace web server bracket br, that means space, make it space, and name Grace Pathway bracket br, that means space, and matrix number is 01DTT21F1052. So after that, we go to the route 53, and from the dashboard we click the hosted zones, create a hosted zones, and fill in the domain name here, gracepa.site, and choose the type public hosted zones, and we just click create hosted zone, the orange button, and they will show this gracepa.site, and here the NS here there are value or route traffic to. This is the server, and we need to copy all server to change it to Namecheap. So we click on the Namecheap domain list, and we click on the manage, and this is what it appears. And we click on the name server here. We change to costume DNS, and we paste it here from route 53. Okay, so now we create a record in route 53, and using the hosted zone gracepa.site, and we fill in the record name www.01ddt to 1f1052, and we put the value from the public instance IP. So this is what we get from the instance, and we choose the TTL from 1 minute, that means 60 seconds, and we create the records. And after a few moments, that are not immediately, so we need to wait for a few moments, like half an hour, 1 hour, something like that, and we type www.01ddt21f1052.gracepa.site, and it works. So this is what it displayed on the screen when I search the www.01ddt21f1052.gracepa.site, and the text is displayed on the screen. This is Grace web server name Gracepa server matrix number 01DDT21F052. And I think that is all I want to talk about today. So thank you for watching my video.